But Lampard was only known for goals. I really don't think Lampard is someone who could send, diagonal passes, short-range passes, defensive passes. So I think if you compare them to Kevin De Bruyne can do what Gerrard can do best on the field. De Bruyne can do what Lampard can do best on the field. And De Bruyne can do what Sports can do best on the field. So when people like Joko come out to tell you that, I think this guy is actually, he's better than these three. I think he has thought about it, and I think for me, he's quite right.
It is B-Trend, and welcome to the most exciting sports show on planet Earth, where we discuss, dissect, and also analyze every trending topic as far as the world of sport is concerned. It is your host with the most from the West Coast. My name is Farouk Adesola. I've got the biggest man for a big occasion, ready to dissect and get into all this interesting topic. We've got two hot topics for you this lovely day, and together for the next 10 minutes or thereabouts, we'll be doing due diligence as far as those topics is concerned. IBK Sport, you're welcome to the program.
It's good to be here, my brother. Good to see you.
It's been a while.
I think the last time
I've not seen you for like 2 weeks, right?
Yeah. Apart from that, the last time I came on B-Trend was when we were talking about Pogba, I think I remember. And
it was a massive topic.
Yeah, it's good to be here once again.
All right, we are not talking about Paul Pogba today, but we are talking about a certain guy called Paul Scholes, Steven Gerrard, not forgetting Frank Lampard. Someone said about the weekend that a certain player called Kevin De Bruyne is a better player in all ramifications than these three legends that I saw play at their highest height as far as football is concerned. And it's very simple, IBK. I put it straight to you. You saw the career of these guys at their prime and when they were retiring. You saw them win titles after titles. And we are seeing Kevin De Bruyne do it for a long period, also in England. Is it right? Is it sane? That's what. Is it sane for anyone to come out categorically? That is Joe Cole, former Chelsea player, saying that Kevin De Bruyne is a better player than Paul Scholes, Frank Lampard, and also Steven Gerrard.
Yeah, I think if it was for maybe someone not in their generation, I would have said maybe there has to be a point where we call it an argument. But Joko probably played alongside some of these guys, and it was in their era. He understood what they could do, how good they were.
He didn't play with Kevin De Bruyne.
That's what I'm saying. For him to have said that KDB is better than the people he actually played with, it shows you how good KDB has been to convince players playing in generations of Frank Lampard. Now let me give you a start. What is the high point, or what does he do best when he's on the field? Make diagonal passes, long range passes, and maybe score from outside the box with shot and the rest. How many assists does he really have? How many goals does he have? Now compare it to Paul Scholes as well. I think Paul Scholes is even least out of these other guys. Because Scholes, in terms of goals, is not there. In terms of assists, is not there. We only know Scholes to be the controller of the midfield when it comes to same thing as Gerrard, sending diagonal passes, long range passes, sending very heavy and defense-pressing passes. And someone who is actually comparable to De Bruyne might be maybe Frank Lampard.
Let me make it clear for you now. Are you saying that the attributes is what you are comparing, or how good they are generally?
That's how I'm not doing it. That's how we have to finish it. Because now, if you look at Frank Lampard, what does he do best on the field? Score goals. Lampard is not known for that midfield position, because I always say that a proper midfielder should be someone who can make good passes, whether short or long passes, who can decide as fast as possible, who understands how to create chances and the rest, whether big or not big chances. But Lampard was only known for goals. I really don't think Lampard is someone who could send, diagonal passes, short-range passes, defensive passes. So I think if you compare them to Kevin De Bruyne can do what Gerrard can do best on the field. De Bruyne can do what Lampard can do best on the field, and De Bruyne can do what Sports can do best on the field. So when people like Joko come out to tell you that, I think this guy is actually, he's better than these three. I think he has thought about it, and I think for me, it's quite right.
All right, let me come in from this angle now. you have talked about what Kevin De Bruyne can do.
Farouk, you know.
Wait.
I know.
See,
you know
IBK.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not taking sides, but I watch all this. I'm going to just come out and stand on the point of Joko. Saying that you agree with
Farouk,
him.
Okay.
And I will tell you. I'll tell you for free.
Let me hear the angle.
Frank Paul Scholes.
Yeah.
Let me start with him. Design said the only player I would have loved to play with in England, English player, is Paul Scholes. Pele was quoted saying that if he played with Paul Scholes, he's so sure he would have scored more goals. Even La Masia, Paul Scholes is highly regarded, talked about, and they said he could have been the only English player that would walk into the Spanish team as well as Barcelona team. Gerrard, during his prime days, he was wanted madly by Chelsea. He was wanted badly by Madrid during the era of the Galacticos. And we know how Gerrard is. Lampard has more goals than all these three guys. Assist, only 4 shots behind Kevin De Bruyne. The other 3 guys have got more goals than Kevin De Bruyne. Landslide. And I'm very sure about that. The only thing Kevin De Bruyne does better is perhaps to assist. If you are saying that De Bruyne is better in all application, defender does not mark, cannot be key when it comes to defending. These 3 guys will do everything better. But it's your opinion. And I understand exactly where Joko is coming from. But I still feel it is very, very sane for someone to categorically come out and say a guy that has won 13 Premier League, Lampard has won over 5 Premier League, Champions League, but Scholes won Champions League winner.
Now, Farouk, do you know the only thing these 3 guys have over KDB? And I feel his longevity. So far, so good. I feel that's the only thing. A lot of them, they were long in the game. I'm sure if you probably look at Gerrard, he probably had over 600
even when they came to limelight.
If you look at Paul Scholes as well, you look at
Kevin
Lampard.
De Bruyne.
I'm telling you for free that with all due respect to Lampard, with all due respect to Paul Scholes, with all due respect to Gerrard, I can tell you for free that these 3 guys, yes, they are very talented, they know what they are doing, but Farouk, they are nothing close to KDB.
Well, I'll tell you for free that football became very, very easy under Pep Guardiola, and also at this modern time.
That's what you
That is why he was not when he played
under good managers as well.
He played under Mourinho, he struggled.
How did he struggle?
And I tell you, don't say he's young. But Scholes started playing an English team at the age of 18, 19, Farouk, 20 as a full-time player.
Farouk, let me tell you something. What justifies a player is not his stats, is how well he's finishing. That's the truth. Whether I like it or not. Kevin De Bruyne started so poorly because, he was at Chelsea at some point, not getting playing time. Then he moved to Wolfsburg, and that Wolfsburg would change everything for him. So I'm only saying that. I'm not saying these guys are not talented. I'm not saying these guys weren't good enough at their time. But the fact is that I've told you that if in terms of goals, in terms of creativity, KDB has the 2 combined.
Paul Scholes plus goals and assists has over 300. Same thing goes for Lampard. Same thing goes for Gerrard. I'm very sure it is 100 goals. He has been at Chelsea for how long?
Farouk, that's what I'm telling you. How old is KDB?
KDB is almost 30. Or if not
that's
more
what
than
I'm telling you, that longevity. The only thing that is ahead of he have ahead of KDB is longevity.
So is that
if
not
KDB had played?
Is that not a huge factor in football?
Farouk, that's what
that
I'm
you can
saying.
do it at a very young age. And
Give KDB a chance. He's still playing.
I can assure you that KDB will not spend 2 years in City.
Oh.
I doubt he's going to be in City next year.
Why?
You could see the relationship between him and
it doesn't matter. It's not someone who is still doing so well for the team. Someone who is more like the major.
No, he's not any longer. He used to be.
Okay, who is
any longer?
Haaland
as well as Pedro.
Farouk, when this guy the reason City are quite in 3-horse race now is because of the fact that KDB is not. He wasn't available.
He was available.
If he was available
last year,
if he was available, they would have been long gone ahead of Liverpool and Arsenal.
Well, I will respect your opinion, and I agree that KDB is a fantastic player. But in the same league with Scholes, Gerrard, Lampard, I still feel he has not even gone half of what this guy did in the Premier League. I will tell you for free. Factor. It's just that these days now, because we see them more on social media, we see them more easily. We tend to forget legend of the past. All right, now let's get into a real action. 3-horse race. The last time we had something similar or close to this was about 12 years ago in the Premier League when United, Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool are always, fighting it out every season. Now, Arsenal have shown that they have matured from last season. In fact, they have the best record as far as I'm concerned in the Premier League. That's why they're top of the table as we speak. Liverpool have been fantastic all through the season. Injury here and there, they have managed to remain very, very relevant in the final season of Jurgen Klopp. Why Pep Guardiola, well, is not new to this race. He has always done it and done it quite well and better than every other manager everywhere he has been. When we talk about the experience, we can give it to City and Pep Guardiola. We're talking about that exuberant and also desire to win. It has to be with Arteta. When you talk about someone that is waiting for Sherlock and also sending him forth, that has to be Jurgen Klopp. IBK, now let's look at these three giants. They are giants. They are the best team in the world alongside some other teams across Europe. Arsenal have been very resolute. Fantastic all this year. They have not considered a goal away from home this year. Scored 20 goals in the process. Won all except the draw against City.
They've not lost any Premier League game
this year.
This year.
For Pep, well, he has dropped points here and there, but he has managed to stay in touch despite them not having that hunger and desire we saw last season. For Jurgen Klopp, he wants to just win anyhow. The best player is just scoring, not playing quite well. The team's not really, gelling, but they have managed to always score the most goals at the later end of the season. And the fixture for the running is very clear. From this fixture you have, Arsenal have got the toughest, followed closely by Jurgen Klopp. I think City have got the easiest, but I still fear for City desire this season. We have been saying City will eat their run since January. They are yet to eat that steady run. They have been doing flip-flop. But here we go. Who do you think have got the best chances? Based on form, not just fixtures alone. Because Arsenal have shown they can go anywhere and beat anybody.
Well, I think there's a reason Arsenal have beaten, Man City and Liverpool. People that they are arriving
and Manchester United.
No, apart from Man U, this season.
Who be Man U this season?
You get it's to show you that they're actually in for the run, and they are. I was saying that if you really don't believe in Arsenal, I think this is the time you should start believing in them because they went to the Etihad and they could have even gotten something out of that game as well. You get so Arsenal, they are very much in the running, and you can't take away the winning fixtures because they are lucky that they have 4 home games compared to Liverpool that has 3, while Man City has 3. Don't forget Liverpool's fixtures is not quite good as well because they'll be playing after Crystal Palace game. They'll be playing Fulham away from home, playing Everton away from home, and West Ham away from home. Farouk. So that is a dicey fixture because back-to-back games they are playing away from home, which is quite difficult. We know what it means. Why for us now? They'll be playing Aston Villa at home, playing Wolves away from home, and playing Chelsea at home. They have Chelsea, they have Man United. Chelsea at home and Man United at Old Trafford. Are they going to get maximum points in these games? I think Arsenal have got the run. But why I really don't like Arsenal's future because their last 2 Premier League games are very tough games. Over 5, I think there are games that you say, in terms of being tough, I think you will say Everton maybe a 4, and I'll say why I give Everton a 4. While Man United just before that game is a 5 because they are playing at Old Trafford. United always dents Arsenal's image when it comes to when they are looking for some. Don't forget the 49 unbeaten run. Arsenal they do 50 and they cut it short. So Man United are known to always cut the joy of Arsenal, and it's so sad that they'll be playing Man United just the second to the last game of the season. Why for Man City? Their last 2 games will be West Ham at home and also Spurs away from home. Farouk, they'll be playing Spurs away from home. Don't forget, Spurs as well are in the top 4 race. Spurs, at that time, they would also be battling for something. That's if Aston Villa are still very much in the run. Why for Liverpool, their last 2 games, they are quite lucky because they'll be playing Aston Villa away from home, they'll be playing Wolves. Now, the Aston Villa away from home is the fact that Aston Villa also are looking to make the top 4.
Absolutely.
Are they going to make it? Are they going to fight for it? And they'll be playing at home. Why for Wolves? They'll be playing, Liverpool playing Wolves at home. So I really don't see a fixture in that one. So the toughest has to be Arsenal, but the ones that look quite dicey is Liverpool because they'll be playing 3 back-to-back games away from home.
All right, based on fixture, we know who is tougher. It has to be Arsenal today, tomorrow, twice on public holiday.
Yeah, Arsenal.
Now, let's look at the form team. The team with the right psyche, attitude, fitness, gelling together. We've got Arsenal who have been, they have been unscattered this year. Pep has done this up and down, but at least managed to keep up to speed. Won in different ways. For Liverpool, you can never say which player will turn up. Luis Diaz always there, Nunez always there, Salah scores and get missing. but Pep the coach has shown that he can always find a way to win games. On that basis, form-wise, team-wise, who do you think stand that chance? Look at what they've done in the last 10 games.
Farouk is 10. I think that question is quite flattering because the stats are there, to let us know that Arsenal are probably if not even probably, they are the most informed team in the Premier League right about now.
They've considered
Like
let's go.
you read the stats, you said they've not considered away from home this year.
Yeah.
They've not lost any game this year in the Premier League. And it seems everything is going in for them. The game against Brighton, going away at Brighton, winning 3-0.
Brighton have not lost at that stadium since August.
As in, they have most goals in the Premier League this season, Farouk.
They've considered the least.
And they've considered the least. So I think when you're looking at a Champions run, it's only fair for us to accept that Arsenal, they have the stats. They have the start of a Champions run. Least goals considered, more goal scores. They've not lost this season, this year and the rest. So I think for me, it's only quite unfortunate that they have the tougher fixtures. But a team that has done 32 games and still on top of the table, Farouk, they should be able to do the remaining 6 and get the job done. Why for Liverpool? They'll be playing 3 games without their fans.
And back-to-back away from home. Wow.
They'll be playing 3 games consecutively without their fans, Farouk. How well can they pick up? How well can they react? Yes, don't forget, they've been going one good out and coming up to win games. Farouk, we're in the business, period of the season. Are they going to continue that way? I feel that it's more like a dangerous play for them because you can't keep, going down and trying to win games. There are some games that might not be suitable for you. Don't forget, for Man City, their form is not quite there, but we know that they have what it takes to be champions.
Yeah.
But they don't have the form. In terms of form, I think Arsenal and Liverpool are way and miles ahead of Man City this season.
Well, trust me, guys, it's going to be very, very interesting season. I can assure you that last 7 games to the head of the season will be massive. They call it massive. And the 3-horse race is right, real, and upon us. Hopefully, we'll get the best of the best as far as these games are concerned. Big thanks to IBK, but before IBK gets out of the studio with me, I want you to call it. You have said Arsenal.
I don't want to tell you to.
you have said Arsenal all season, but left and right now. Yeah. You have seen the team on form, Arsenal. We have seen that better fixture, City. Experience as well, Liverpool and City. Honestly, who do you think will finish at the line first?
I'll go with Arsenal because there is no better way to win the Premier League than, playing your second to last game against Man United at Old Trafford. I think it's more of a Nollywood series.
Yeah.
There's this thing like Mourinho will say. Mourinho will say when you play tough teams to win a competition, it gets sweeter.
Yeah.
When the winning is tough, it's more sweet.
Yeah.
If you ask players, they will tell you. Like you play your last game against Liverpool, you play against Man City, and you get to win. It's always sweet. Look at Man City against Aston Villa last season or last 2 seasons when they won at the death. You get. So I think for me, Arsenal have been in form. They've been the best team in Premier League, whether we like it or not. And I'm still sticking with them. Yeah, I'll stick with them. And I believe Arteta and his boys will get the job done at the end of the season.
Well, you have from the big man for the big occasion talking about saying Arsenal will win the league. Well, it's going to be very tough. Let me call the shot just for I think that for experience sake, Pep Guardiola, for luck and also
Farouk, if you had the power, let me treat. If you had the
Arsenal,
power,
straight up.
If you had the power and maybe at Old Trafford, would you want Man United to give it up to Arsenal?
Absolutely not. But I want Arsenal to win the league.
Like you wouldn't want United to maybe.
Why would I want my team to lose to any team to be the scapegoat for you to win? I think at this point in time, Premier League for that matter, the amount of money you invest, you get from it, you are supposed to take it, not being handed over to you. So it's not possible. Let them get there and win the league.
Yeah, you want Arsenal.
But honestly,
and I know why you guys want Arsenal.
Of course, I don't want Liverpool to catch up with Man U. I don't want City to win back-to-back four times. Right. And besides, Arsenal have been the best side in the Premier League. For that reason, I want them to also taste that trophy for the first time in over, is it 20 years now?
20 years.
That's massive.
This year
that is massive. What a way to end that unwinning streak of Arsenal. Hopefully, they can get to the finish line ahead of every other team. And also, they've got best goal difference over all the two teams. That shows that Arsenal have been the best
All they
side.
need to do is win their games.
Just win your games.
Just win your remaining games.
Because
there is no way Liverpool will meet up with that goal difference. It's quite difficult. And again, this weekend, they also won 3-0. So they keep adding to that goal difference. And bro, Arsenal, please, Arteta, if you can hear me, please do whatever it is you need to do to win your remaining games. You've done it for 32 games. Do it for the remaining 6 games. And I'm going to throw the biggest party in Lagos.
Well, we've had it. Arteta, IBK has said he wants to throw the biggest party once Arsenal can win the trophy. More party for Thomas Partey. Guys, it's over to you. Try as much as possible to go to our timeline on YouTube. Go to the comment section. You have the final say. Who do you think will come out tops from these 3 horse race, as well as who do you think is a better player when you have Kevin De Bruyne and the likes of those 3 legends on the other side? The mouse at the control is yours. Just try and converse with us and let us continue this conversation beyond here in the studio. My name is Farouk Adetola. Big thanks to my brother here at IPK Sport for always making it interesting, scintillating, as well as amazing. Big thanks to also the guys behind the camera who continues to do fantastic job for us here until we have another interesting topic on Be Trending. My name is Farouk Adetola. See you some other time.